Back another day in Orlando.
Times have more volume, what times have less volume, what days you should be trading, what days you should avoid, how many days should you avoid.
Like I said, I ain't looking for too much today. I want to see you hold this gap.
Yeah, the main topic of today, when you should and shouldn't trade. He said he was never broke, he was fucked up. I wasn't broke, I was just fucked up. One thing that I've learned from experience that has to do with the news is,
Good morning. Back another day in Orlando. Got the hot tub. Right now I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna have the VIP call right here, my laptop over there, because I'm trying to charge it. The laptop's charging over here, but the battery's about to die. And if I plan on recording it and being on that computer for over an hour in the heat, I'm gonna need some battery life. So I'm trying to get a little battery charge, get the call all started, see what we can do, see if we can catch some trades, see if we can start the week off productive. And today's the last day we have in the hot tub also. We gotta leave in probably like 2 hours, so the session is not gonna be long to begin with, just because I gotta check out the Airbnb. But we're gonna still do what we do every day, give value, and try to catch some trades. So let's go to the team. Like I said, I ain't looking for too much today. I'm just keeping it cordial, see if we can catch some light. What's up, Cal? Guys, I just ideally want to, on these first. Ideally just want to see you hold this gap. If it goes any lower, then I'll take the L on that first trade. But I ideally want to see you continue to try to push, at least to get to this gap. Ideally. But we shall see. If this is the time it drops, shit, at least let me know. I'd rather be wrong to figure out what to be right on. The one trade I took, it was on US 30. I wanted to see the US 30 longs. That shit dropped off. It just dropped off. But honestly, I'm not even too mad at it because the indexes are still like opposite correlated. One's going higher, one's going lower. The dollar is consolidating. It's just the high probability isn't there. I took my chances. I didn't risk the full amount just because I wanted to make sure I still could take another trade. We took a demo trade, but it just didn't play out. I didn't feel the full confidence. So now we're on with our day. Like I said, we got to get out the Airbnb by 11. So we just got to go on with our day and do what we do. Right now, walking the dogs. My girlfriend just went inside the Nike factory, but I ain't want to bring the dogs because they're going to be pooping and peeing. Both of them pooped and peed out here. I ain't going to lie, so save myself. That CrossFit gym kind of looked thorough. But right now, you can hear how fucking hot they are. It's hot as shit in Orlando right now. It's like 90 degrees. It's not even 12 o'clock. She sound like a Hellcat motor, like an idol. We about to head home, but got a long drive ahead of us. Probably gonna get some food, but with that being said, I'll see you guys back in Tampa because she's gonna be loud as shit. She's chilling. She don't even care. She trying to get this drink over there. All right, back in the crib. As you can see, back in Tampa. We're back. We got the camera too. Got the quality. Look, you see this? That's that quality. You see this? That's that 4K. I don't got that on the phone. Well, we do got it on the phone, but you guys can clearly tell the difference from the last clip you seen of me versus this clip. But right now, I'm about to go out to eat. It's Sunday. No, it's not Sunday. Today is Monday. My mind is cooked. My mind is cooked. Never mind what I just said. It is Monday. It's about, what time is it right now? Don't know where it is, but I think it's about 1 o'clock. We're about to go get some lunch. But the main thing that I'm going out to lunch for, because on the hour drive that I had from Orlando back to my crib, I was just thinking, because there's one business idea. I kind of have like 2-3 business ideas, and I'm about to just go over them out to eat. I told my girlfriend it's a business meeting. She don't know what the fuck we're going there for, but I do. But that's the plan with it. We're about to go there. Let's get some food. Let's get this fuel. Then I got to hit the gym later and everything. Back to the regular scheduled program. No more hot tub. Back to work. All right, we about to go to Olive Garden. Like that. I just recorded a whole 30 seconds and it wasn't recording, but I just said we were going to Olive Garden. I was hesitant because we already went to Olive Garden like last week, but fuck it. The breadsticks be going crazy. Even though they give us 3 at a time, I'm going to have to keep asking for them. They're unlimited, apparently. So we going to keep asking. Them breadsticks be hitting different. But we're going to also talk business. She don't know what we're going to talk about. Y'all don't know what we're going to talk about. I know what we're going to talk about. But I'm going to leave it very suspenseful. So neither of you know what the fuck is going on. And you're not going to ever know what's going on until later on. So it's kind of unfortunate for you watching. But it's tough. It's real tough. Sorry.
Does that mean we're moving to Miami?
Huh? I mean, I guess it's an idea. Big clearance. Oh shit.
All right, so you guys probably seen the little small clip just of the food. Great food. Olive Garden. Well, I keep telling you guys, I'm not spending money on bullshit no more. I'm spending money on food, my business, trading, traveling. That's it. And I don't travel every day, but I guarantee you I got to eat every day, so I'm going to make sure I eat good. I was the same person that had to eat McDonald's. I had to eat Wendy's, when I couldn't afford to eat the good food, there was a point in time where I genuinely couldn't afford to eat the food that I wanted. And shit happens, man. There was a little video I saw from Boss Man D-Lo. He said he was never broke. He was fucked up. I wasn't broke. I was just fucked up. But right now, my girl, it looks like she came back. She was supposed to be getting drinks. What happened?
They don't have horchata or mango.
Well, yeah, I was about to say we just went to a food truck to try to get some drinks. But yeah, it looks like the food truck we just went to doesn't have neither of the things we were going to come for. So what are we going to do? Go to a different one? It looks like we're going to a different one. But then after that, I'm going to just put a little bit of clips from basically the session I did yesterday morning. I'm going to basically put a little bit of clips explaining when you should and shouldn't trade, because this is very beneficial. Knowing when to show up is going to keep you out of a whole bunch of bullshit trades. Trust me, timing is very key when it comes to trading, when it comes to trying to be a successful trader. So make sure you enjoy these next couple of clips. We're going to go try to get these drinks, and then I'll see you guys after that.
Yeah, the main topic of today, because after having a shitty, I wouldn't even say a shitty week, just a slow week, I think it's going to be very beneficial to talk about when you should and shouldn't trade. Because at the end of the day, knowing when you should show up and when you shouldn't show up is a good percentage of the game, because most people that don't have experience, they're not going to be aware of what days have more volume, what days have less volume, times have more volume, what times have less volume, what days you should be trading, what days you should avoid, how many days should you avoid. All these little things just about coming to work is like the same reason why at your job you have a certain amount of hours per week. Like it's all scheduled. Like you know how much you're going to be there. It's the same thing. You got to know what days you're going to show up, what days you're not going to show up, because it's your job at the end of the day. One example I would put into perspective is, because for everyone that thinks you should take a trade every day, that you can take a trade every day, I always use this analogy. Think about it like a fisherman or someone that goes out into the ocean to go catch fish. Do you think that they go during a storm when the weather isn't ideal, where the likelihood of them catching fish is unlikely? No. They go out in the most ideal conditions. They check the weather. They check the water to make sure it's not going to be too many waves, too strong in the current. They check all these different, they go at the right time. They do all these different things to ensure that the probability of them winning, in this example, it would be catching fish, is successful. You don't see a fisherman going into a storm when the real choppy and catching a whole bunch of fish. You just got to understand that there isn't a time and place for everything. And the same thing goes for trading, and that's exactly what we're going to go over. One thing that I've learned from experience that has to do with the news is don't pay attention to whether it's supposed to be good or bad. Because there's times where the news is supposedly going to come out good and the market falls. There's times where the news comes out good and the market goes up. All I expect price to do at these times, like all these times, is to have volume. That's it. I always refer back to the chart. I don't go to the fundamentals for, maybe this bullish news is going to have the indexes move bullish. Maybe this news is going to have it move bearish. No, that's not why I'm looking at the news. I'm looking at it to see when the volume is going to come into the market. The whole point of this session is when you should be trading. When should you be trading? When there's volume. Why do you want to be trading when there's volume? Because why are we going to sit in a trade that we're potentially risking a couple $100s on? Even if you're only risking $100, that's money sitting there in a unprofitable situation. You don't want to sit in a trade for 10 hours, 13 hours just to break even, just to take an L. It doesn't make sense. I would rather lose very fast or win very fast, so I could just go on with my day. And that's why we trade when there's high volume. 9 o'clock to 11, because we got that 9:30 open, we got 10 o'clock news, and we have all the way until 11 o'clock, which a lot of the time gives us those trade setups. Vice versa, let's just say you trade London session. What would it be the same for London? London would be the equivalent to showing up at 2 a.m. and giving it till, I say, 2 to 4, 2 to 5 a.m. Like that frame right there, you're going to be able to have the 2 a.m. news, the 3 a.m. open, and possible 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock news. The news events are a little bit different during London, but the same thing as us having news at 8:30, then having the open at 9:30, and then having more news at 10 o'clock. There's like 3 frames of volume every day, every week. You just got to understand now, what days am I going to show up? What days make more sense? Another thing, when it comes to the day of the week is very key. Most people don't understand how important the day of the week is. Why is the day of the week key? Because I want you guys to put it like this. The market is fractal, right? Everything that's happening on the higher time frame, there's very similar patterns happening on the lower time frame. And whatever's happening on the higher time frame is the reason why the lower time frame looks the way it does, right? Because it's not like a higher time frame changes price. It's just showing you a different perception on it. It's going to be the same price if we're at 19,000 on the 1 minute time frame. If I go to the 10 minute, if I go to the 20 hour, it's still going to be at 19,000. The price isn't going to change. The only thing that's going to change It's a perception that the charts is giving me because of the time frames I'm looking at. So where am I going with this? Essentially what I'm saying, understanding the time frame, understanding why it's fractal, you would also understand that everyone knows this. And then as soon as...
And this is where we're going to end the vlog. I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you for giving me your time and attention. Tomorrow we're back to the regular scheduled program. That's loud as shit. Hold on. Girlfriend's over there watching TV. Let me come to the setup real quick. Get the light on. Let that focus on in. There we go. But like I was saying, I appreciate you guys for showing up. I hope you enjoyed that little value. I'm not going to give you the full game. That was just a very small portion of the VIP call, but I hope you took some information from it. That news about news literally is very important. It basically tells you the schedule that volume is likely to come into the market. But like I said, don't pay attention to whether it's good or bad news. Pay attention to the time it comes out. That's a tip. Go into the charts now and look at what I mean. Stay safe, stay productive. If you want to learn to do exactly what I do on a day-to-day basis, my chart concepts, how I trade, my system, my method, all the above, free trading course, free trading webinars, completely free, is going to teach you everything I do for free. And once you're ready to join the team of like-minded individuals so you can get experience, take my trades, learn from my trades, and have a community of like-minded individuals that get funded, bro, I had 2 people on the team that got funded today. 2, and we're going to keep growing more and more. I'm gonna post the results on the YouTube community so you guys can see it. Show them some love, show them some gratitude, show them some appreciation, because everybody is on the same mission. Stay safe, stay productive, and I'll see you all tomorrow.